Intellian, we manufacture a complete range of satellite communication antennas for use on board ships, yachts, cruise liners, oil platforms. And a lot of the technology is changing as the satellites change, as new constellations are put up in space. We need to update and modernize the fleet of antennas for satellite communication that are being used today. It's a greater time for us because with these new satellites, they're offering greater speeds, greater connectivity, lower latency, which is important to run cloud and different applications on board, just as you would in an office or at home. And now that we're able to do that, it's opening up a lot more activity and a lot more opportunities for mariners, boaters, ships at sea to be fully connected, just like you might at home or in an office. So Intellian at CMA here in Stamford, Connecticut, we actually are launching and showing for the first time to the shipping market our V85NX antenna. And it's a next generation antenna capable of tracking moving satellites as well as geostationary satellites and providing much higher throughput than has ever been seen before on board a ship. So with the V85 we can actually connect customers, they can stream, they can have voice conversations, they can actually use the internet at sea just like you might anywhere else in the world, but you'd be out in the middle of the ocean. For smart shipping, we need connectivity. The ships need to be able to connect through high-speed, reliable connections. But also part of that is to reduce the latency, the time it takes for a signal to go from the ship to the satellite and back to shore. And that takes a certain amount of time. With the newer satellites, they're in a lower Earth orbit, and so that allows us to shorten and reduce the time that it takes for the signal to go back and forth. This makes applications, video monitoring, everything much more real time, and that opens up a lot of cloud-based apps and enterprise apps to be able to be used much easier than it is currently today. So any ships that want to be smart ships will have the capability of using all the applications that are made available. So to provide communication to a vessel or a ship at sea, the key thing is to find out where the ship is going. There's global coverage services available today, and then there's smaller regional services. So whenever a ship owner is looking to fit some equipment for satellite communication, they certainly need to consider where the vessel's going, but also to ensure that for future proofing, they use a system where they can use it on current satellite frequency bands today, but also on future frequency bands. So most antennas are now built to operate on the Ku band, but we also can convert them very quickly and easily to operate on Ka band. Distinct advantage of this is that a ship owner or operator can invest in the hardware knowing that it's future-proof. He doesn't have to change the whole antenna on the ship. It's just altering a small part to allow him to connect to the newer services and newer satellites that are being launched all the time at the moment. For our current clients and prospective clients, the key question that is often asked is connectivity, the speed of connectivity. And we're trying to provide and are providing the highest possible throughput of data, and that's the key for all customers now is they want more data, higher data speeds, and that we're able to deliver that using Intellian antennas, whether it's our small 60 centimeter antenna right through to our 2.4 meter tri-band antenna that we'd see on top of a cruise ship or on an oil platform somewhere in the world. Those are giving such great throughput speeds now, getting close to 3 gigabits per second, a speed that you wouldn't even see on an office or a building. We're now able to offer those speeds at sea through satellite communication.